Hey, I'm Tim. I just got done with my Thursday workout. I'm, feeling good. It was rough getting out here because on Thursday it's just sometimes it's harder on Thursdays to be motivated. You're sore, you're tired, but I got it done. One of the things I want to talk about real fast is that last night I met this really nice guy at the grocery store. He was checking out the groceries, 20-year-old guy, and he was talking about not having kids because the economy is so bad. And then he went on to say, like, oh, back in the day you could buy a brand new home while working a minimum wage job. And that may be true. One of the things that people don't realize though is back in the day, these houses were very different. They were smaller houses. They had single pane windows. They had wall heaters, fireplaces. They didn't have central AC. All of these things. If you've never lived in one of these houses, which I did, you don't know that it wasn't as glorious as you want to imagine it to be. It's not like a brand new house that you have today. These houses were rough. I remember my mom, because we had single pane windows, always having to get mold off them in the winter and the spring. I remember freezing because those single pane windows don't keep the heat in. Not great. Also, if you ever try to buy one of these houses from the 1960s, from the 1950s, 1970s, you're going to get a list of all the chemicals that are toxic that could be in that house. Could be the lead paint in the wall. You could have asbestos. Just a lot of fun things that are in these houses that they don't talk about when they're like, oh, on minimum wage, you could have such a better living. It wasn't. You didn't have AC. You didn't have Wi-Fi. You didn't have streaming services. All these things that we enjoy today, they weren't there. It wasn't the glorious living that you think it is. You probably would hate it. You would much rather have a modern single room apartment than back then. Also, if you want to have kids, don't let the economy slow you down from doing that. People have been having kids and making it work, forever. Go back and look at the idea that people were still having kids and making lives for themselves during, the Black Death in Europe as this plague ravaged a continent. People were still having kids. People still were pressing on. You do the same thing. Press on. Don't let what's going on in the world change your pursuit of happiness. If you want kids and that's something that you're dreaming about, don't let the economy or the world stop you from doing that. If you don't want kids, don't do it. Don't let the pressure of other people talk you into doing it. I'm a dad. I love being a dad. I love having kids. It is hard work at times, and if somebody had tricked me into it or forced me to do it, I would be really bitter. The only reason why I'm happy and smiling is that it's what I wanted. I did this to myself. Don't let somebody else do it to you if you don't want it. But yeah, just let's talk about that. Getting some perspective is important. Understanding how good you have it and the blessings that you have. Don't let the grass is always greener stop you from living your life. Thank you so much. Have a good day. God bless you.